Hello guys and welcome back to another video. I'm back with another product review today. I got an exciting package last night from Olight and I have the Seeker 3 Pro, which is a new torch. So I'm very excited to get it out and start using it. It's going to be a good one that's basically good for anything. It's going to be good for camping, fishing, even I think hikes that are short or maybe just overnight when I'm not too worried about the weight. And yeah, it's a very powerful one for its size and everything, so very excited to give it a go. So now we'll go open it up, do an unboxing and see what's inside. Okay, so here we have the Seeker 3 Pro. It's a really nice box. The packaging is very nice. Got a little thank you message and some safety information in the box there. And here we have the light in its case. The case feels really nice. It's got quite a few straps and things and just a little buckle here to undo it. And here is the torch. It feels really solid, like really good quality. It actually feels so nice. This is obviously the black one. It does come in multiple colors, but overall very good first impression. I'll run through all the specs in that in a minute, but we'll just go through the rest of the unboxing. This must be the charger. Yeah, so there's the charging cord, and I think it's like a little magnetic, yeah, that's so cool. And just a USB connection there, so it literally just snaps on, magnetic. That is awesome. And I think that's just instructions, yeah. Alright, now I'm definitely no torch expert, and this is actually my first proper torch. I've only ever had like a very, very cheap, probably $10 head torch that I take camping and hiking. So if you're after a super technical review, this is probably not the one for you, but I'm going to run through all the specs right now. So when it gets dark, I will take the torch out and show you guys actually how good it is and how it actually goes in the dark. But for now, I'll just quickly run through some of the information here. So the torch has 5 different modes. The highest one is the turbo mode, which it actually runs at 4,200 lumens, which is a lot, especially for a tiny little torch like this. It only does it for 2.5 minutes at a time, but it is very, very powerful. Then you'll obviously have high, which is 1,200 lumens, which can run for 135 minutes. And then medium, low, and moon. And if you have it on the moon setting, it actually runs for 15 days, which is very, very good. So the torch is waterproof. It is rated at IPX8, which means that you should be able to throw it in a few meters of water, apparently. So we might even have to give that a little test later. We'll see how we go. It's also drop tested to 1.5 meters. So if you drop it, it shouldn't smash if it's below 1.5 meters, which is good. It does seem very solid, so I think that would be right. And the torch, the light actually throws 250 meters, which is a fair distance. Comes with a 5-year warranty. It weighs 200 grams. So as I said, for hiking, like we probably wouldn't take it if we're going on a long hike. But if it was just the night and, you know, we weren't worried about weight all that much, or say it was a day hike or whatever, I would definitely take it because, as I said, I only have a shitty little head torch and this will be a much better option, definitely. And I actually also prefer having the handheld torch, which is probably a pretty unpopular opinion, but I don't know, I'm just not the biggest fan of head torches. So I'm just going to run through a few of the features on the light. It does actually automatically lock itself after 30 seconds of it being turned off and not used. So to unlock it, you basically just like spin this little wheel, and then once all the lights come on, that means you've unlocked it. So basically you can just press it once and then the light is on, and you basically just spin to go through all the different modes and the light will get brighter, and then obviously go down and the light will get duller. So the lights on the left here indicate the mode that you're on. So when you go up to the highest setting and there's 4 lights, that is high. And then the lights on the right here indicate the battery level. And there's actually a little black dot on the front of the torch, and that's actually a proximity sensor and thermal sensor. So I'll put the torch up to high now. So basically when you come in close contact with something, it will actually reduce the light when you get close to it like that. So it's good if you know you're searching around for something and you get too close and you don't want it too bright, but even from a safety perspective, the torch does get very hot, and the light that it throws, you can actually feel the warmth as well. So that is a pretty cool feature, and I'll show you properly later, but to get into the turbo mode, basically double press the button and that's now on turbo. But I'll show you later when it's actually dark and you can see how far the light goes. All right, so as I said, the Seeker 3 Pro is IPX rated 8, which means it can be fully submerged, fully waterproof, over a metre for up to 30 minutes. So got the pool here, I'm going to chuck her in and see how she goes. We're all for honest reviews, so if it fails, you'll hear about it. So hopefully it works. So I'll just turn it on now. And chuck her in and see if she works after being fully submerged. Alright, since it is not very warm today, we don't really want to get in and get the torch out, so Matt's doing the good job of trying to scoop it out with the net. And yes, the pool is quite dirty because it hasn't been used lately. Oh, there we go. Well, she still works so far. Alright, well, it's still working. So I think that's pretty positive. We'll dry it off and make sure it still works in half an hour, but so far so good. Alright, so we've come out into the dark now. This is moon mode, which is the lowest setting on the Seeker 3 Pro. It's definitely enough to, see what's in front of you and, walking around anything. Which this setting, it lasts 15 days, so it's pretty good. Alright, so now this is on low mode. It's definitely a lot brighter than the moon mode. You can see quite a fair distance in front of you. Alright, so now this is on medium. Can definitely see clear into the distance. We can start to see the tree that's up there, even clearer. But yeah, this is actually very bright, and this is only on the medium setting. Alright, so we're now on the high setting, which is, obviously the highest setting before we get to turbo mode. So yeah, you can definitely clearly see that tree up there. And yeah, a long way in the distance. And this setting is 1200 lumens and runs for 135 minutes. Alright, so this is now turbo. That's pretty crazy, like that tree up there. We can see in full detail, it's super bright. You wouldn't think it's coming from a tiny little torch like it is. And yeah, very, very, very clear. I'm very impressed with that. It throws a long way, but as I said, up to 250 meters. But something worth noting too is the torch is starting to get quite hot now that we've been running it for a bit and playing with it. But definitely on the higher settings, it is starting to get quite warm. And another setting worth mentioning is the strobe setting. So if you are triggered by that, look away now or pause the video or skip or something, because I'll show you this. So for this one, you triple click. And there's the strobe setting. It definitely doesn't go as far. I mean, I can still see it on that tree up there, but yeah. So overall, I'm very impressed with this little torch. It is super powerful and especially for its size, it's very good quality and just throws light so far. So very excited to start using it on adventures. If you are keen to get one and try one out, Olight currently have a flash sale going at the moment, and this torch is actually 35% off, which is awesome. So it's a very good opportunity to try it out. I'll leave a link in the description below, but the sale does end tomorrow at midnight, which is the 30th of September. If you are watching this video later and you've already missed the flash sale, I do have a 10% discount code to save you guys some money, but it's only valid on non-flash sale days. So check the description below and I'll leave the code there to save you guys on your purchase. But yeah, I'm very excited to try this out even more and take it on our adventures with us.